Hey guys, this is SF, and Tsukuyomi was up in JP, so I thought I'll bring one of the new monsters in NA in the Guardian series of Kamui and its evolution form, and see how well it goes. And this is kind of like a Monster of the Week video, but not really because it's not on Saturdays, but I'll be pretty much doing the same way as I'll do it in a Monster of the Week video, and just talk about Kamui and not really much about the actual dungeon of Tsukuyomi, because I'm pretty sure everybody knows how Tsukuyomi works, and you can probably find other videos in my channel that how you should work, how you should play the dungeon. But in terms of Kamui, there are two forms. Both are relatively unique. The evolution is no gravity barrier and no warp, whereas the ascension is a no warp and then a strike shot reducer and a Nebulan Slayer M and a mech slayer as well. So it really depends if you want the NGB or the double slayer. The strike shot for the evolution is kind of like a bash type, so first contact the enemy and then he does a lot of damage, and I'll get more to it when I actually shoot the strike shot in the end of the dungeon. And then the ascension form is a meteor, it's a 30-turn meteor, but with the strike shot reducer is really good for just getting it out a little bit earlier. But in terms of which form is better, I really like the evolution a lot better. Just you have more versatility. Ascension is not bad either. There are plenty of dungeons that you can use the ascendant form, but mainly everybody use the ascendant form for the wood time trial, the Hexfolia wood temple, because Saturn is a Nebulan and then there are warps in there, so ascended Kamui can slay Saturn, and then the slayers are on his base ability. Slayers are on his base ability, and that'll deal 2 times more damage, and if you hit the meteor, then that'll be like a 2 million damage to that monster. Other than that, I guess Space Whale, Space Whale, I'm not gonna say his other name. Space Whale, very good for the ascended form. In terms of evolution, you can basically bring to a lot of things because it is the same ability set as Lube, so Lube can work on Tsukuyomi, Izanami, Kushinada, Izanagi. Kamui can work on all those first round of impossibles basically, and also you can somewhat bring him to Yamato Takeru, but he is a pierce monster, so not the best for Yamato Takeru. In terms of second is probably Marishi, and I think that's about it. Marishi and Daigoku, but yeah, not that much for the second round. Tower, mainly the 30th and the 35th stage. There's probably some with NGBs that you might want, but I don't really remember a lot on the top of my head. Like, I guess if you have a detox, then you can bring it to the 24th floor and something like that. But in terms of Kamui, for the evolution, he is good. And then there are what his abilities is, of course, the no gravity barrier, no warp, and the double bump combo. Ability bump combo times 2. I've probably done it before in this video, and I didn't really remember which part. But what that means is, if you hit Kamui once, so let's see if I can do it here. Once, and it's kind of hard to see, but if you hit it once, then you'll do 6 lightnings, like kind of like his normal lightning bump combo. His lightning bump combo is 6. There's 6 lightning that shoots to the enemy, and then you hit him once again. You hit him again, then the lightning goes off again. So it's really it gives you more shots basically. Of course, those lightning can paralyze and as you've seen in the runs so far, I stunned who do you call it? And see, there's that double for it. It's because I hit Kamui at the beginning, and then Murasame hits Tiger with the blast bomb, and then it procs the double for the ability, not the ability, double the bomb combo. But like I said, Kamui is just good for versatility, not really much as a carry or an OP monster. Of course, with Arthur and the likes out there, it's pretty hard for him to be at the top of people's lists. That's why I doubt a lot of people will actually roll for him. He is in the Guardians Hatcher, which includes the Heroes exclusive, so maybe if you're going for like an Agnem with X or a Alice, then maybe you get lucky to get Kamui. In JP, he is in the Legend series, so if people go for Lucy or Gabrielle, then Kamui is also in that pack. But he is very overshadowed just because release date on JP is the same time as Gabrielle, so it all came at the 1st of January, and then Kamui was kind of just there for some reason. But he is a very cool monster. If you've seen the anime, then he is a very cool monster. I don't really like the Ascended art that much. He looks more bulky in the Ascended form than whereas the Evolved form he looks like a samurai or a ninja, where the Ascended form is kind of like he's some like bulky swordsman type of thing. But that's just my thoughts on it. Okay, second boss stage. Very quickly, nothing really bad happened so far. It did take a while for the first bar in my defense, but Kamui is super strong. His best dungeon is of course Tsukuyomi. In terms of like Bakuzetsu, not much, because and then the and then the Zero series, not much either in terms of viability. You can probably bring him to Doom. Well, actually, for Doom, Doom is Ascended form. Ascended form is a lot better. Just because you want the meteor for the boss stages. And then he is a mech slayer, so the mech slayer for the mine drone dudes. The mine drone dudes that shoots out the sticky mines are mechs, so he works really well for that. So if you're going for Doom, then Ascended form is a lot better. But if you just started out, then I would suggest you'd use the evolution form. But if you have a lot of different monsters, then you go for the Ascended form. Okay, last bar, and then strike shot. I guess I'll explain the strike shot a little bit here. I'll probably shoot it near the end once I get a good shot. But the strike shot is basically hit the first contacted enemy, and then it's kind of like a knock-up as well. And then it'll deal a lot of damage. And then what's the cool part about it is you don't have to hit the weak spot to do damage. Basically, let's strike shot with Murasame. Boom, just to take down some HP. And then with the immune from Beelzebub, damage rolls doesn't do much, doesn't do anything, not much, doesn't do anything. And this is me contemplating on which angle I should shoot. I wasn't going to do my strike shot anyways, because I want to save it. So basically strike shot in the next round, but you don't have to hit, for Kamui's SS, you don't have to hit Tsukuyomi or any boss at the weak spot to deal lots of damage. It's the first contact does depend on weak spot, but it's not that much. It's all about the knock-up part, the slicing part, that it deals about 1.7 million to a dark monster, around 1.7 to a dark monster. It does scale off with attack. It's not like Agnamut X or Asha strike shot with the explosion, where even if you get debuffed, then you'll deal the same amount of damage. It's not like a knockout where it's a fixed damage. So Kamui, and then there is a special effect if you finish it off with his strike shot. So let's do it. Boom, 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 and you got sliced, Yomi. And then that's it. That's pretty much it. Kamui, a very good versatile monster. If you're beginning, then go for the evolution. If you're a veteran or you have lots of different monsters, especially with artists and stuff like that, then you go for the Ascended form for Kamui. So a very good monster, but not the best OP monster in the Monster Strike. But that's pretty much it. I hope you guys like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye.